just want you to be you. So if you don't know me, I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There were so many people that helped me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward and help you out as much as I possibly can. So if you're like me, you probably compare yourself to other people. You probably look to see that they are perhaps more beautiful than you, they're in much better shape than you, they have superior intellect compared to you, they have more wealth than you, they have a better voice than you. But if you're like me, it kind of eats you up inside. I have a hard time dealing with that, and I have a lot of insecurities. I grew up with a large family. I was the youngest of 5 kids in my family, and there was a lot to deal with that. I was always trying to strive and get to somebody or something else that is better than me. I was always looking up to all of my siblings, and then I was looking up to the other people in high school, the in crowd. I was looking up to, when I got to university, I was looking up to all the other people that were seemingly in a better position than me. And then now I look up to all of these intellectual giants around me, and I think, well, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could be like that particular individual? But I really want to tell you that this is a false narrative. What's really important is that you just simply be you, whatever that looks like. So if you have a lot of insecurities, be okay with that particular thing with your life, that you have these insecurities. If you have a strange voice, then be okay with the fact that you have a strange voice. So whenever a telemarketer calls me, whenever I talk to a stranger on the phone, they often get me mixed up with a female voice. I don't know why. I guess I have a little bit of a high-pitched voice, and it used to always bother me in terms of this really kind of unique voice that I have. But I've come to realize that this is a unique thing that nobody else possesses. It's very unique to me. It's the thing that actually makes me me. My insecurities and the fact that I'm always trying to strive towards getting somewhere makes me me. It makes me the reason why I've actually created this whole reciprocity project and why I feel like I have to give back. Yeah, I had some really bad experiences in public school and in high school, and I felt very alone. And, I felt like everybody was picking on me at various stages of my life, but that's what makes me me. And that's the reason why I'm actually doing the things that I'm doing now. If I didn't have those particular experiences, if I didn't have that adversity growing up, if I was somebody that was smart, that had natural good looks, whatever that particular thing is, then it wouldn't be me. I have to work at those particular things towards becoming the person that I want to be and to help out. And, here's a really weird thing, if you're like me in any sort of way, is as soon as you start embracing those weird things, that weird birthmark. I've got this weird birthmark. I can't show you. Maybe I could show you this right now. I'm going to turn around and show you this birthmark. I have this weird birthmark on the back of my neck, but it's the thing that makes me me. And I used to be kind of insecure about that. And yeah, so what? It's the thing that really does carve out what's special about you. So you might have a weird nose. You might have strange teeth. I've been told I've got big eye teeth right there. You might have weird eyebrows. You might have a weird voice. You might not be necessarily all that bright. You might not be, or you feel that you're not that bright. You might feel that you're not talented in whatever the thing is. You might feel that you have been raised by parents that did you wrong in some sort of way. But I really want you to think about this in terms of your situation. You might have been in a very abusive situation at some point. But I want you to know that those things are the things that make you, and you should be tapping into those particular things, whatever that looks like. And we can all use these particular moments to shape us going forward and embrace those particular things, whatever those particular things are, and really, really lean into those particular things. We have all sorts of weird things. It's life. We experience sometimes really terrible things and sometimes really wonderful things in our life that make us us. And you have to sort of realize that you're an incredible human being, that you are special, and those particular special things are the things that actually make you unique. They are the things that give you a fundamental boost compared to other people. I know that seems strange right now if you're thinking about these things at this moment, but those things that make you unique are the things that carve out why you should do the things that you should do, and really embrace those particular things. Because in a world with 7.7 billion people, somebody else is going to resonate with you in that weird thing that you have, that uniquely different weird thing, that weird last name, like Maslach. Somebody is going to say, yeah, I got a weird name as well. Somebody can't pronounce that particular name. And I've been told that it is a strange name. And so what? Somebody else is going to resonate with that particular thing. And I want you to be proud of that particular thing. Because everybody, every single person in this world of 7.7 billion people, has something that they feel insecure about, that they don't think is the particular thing that is making them do the thing that they would love to do. It's holding them back in some sort of way. But those things, when you change your mindset, when you're open about those particular things, when you say that, yeah, I was in special ed when I was a kid, I did have my legs nailed to a board when I was a kid to help them grow at night. I remember that, and someday I'm going to dig that board up where my shoes were tied or nailed to a board to straighten out my legs. I was the last person to be picked at every single sports team there was growing up. I can't throw the ball that well. You name it. I was the slowest. I was the last. Whatever that particular thing is. I was not the brightest. That's just who you are as a person. And I want you, if you're like me and you have all of those different things, to embrace those particular things and start saying that they're pretty amazing things that we actually have. Go out there and do the things that you want to do. Go out there and study the things that you want to study. Go do that really wonderful thing, whatever that thing looks like. Just do those particular things. Get out there and be a remarkable person, because all those little things that we feel insecure about, that we feel that we're not as good as somebody else, those are the things that really make us unique. Those are the things that actually become our assets when we get to the point in 20 years where we look back and we say, I'm glad that I had that growing up. I'm glad that I had that particular adversity. I'm glad that it didn't come easy to me. I just want you to go out there and just really embrace those things. Really take a deep dive in embracing who you are. If you're watching this and you're resonating with it and you have all of these insecurities deep down inside, have a really good cry at this moment. Really take the moment to embrace that misery and get to the other side of it, where you can say that you are a remarkable person. And now the way that you get to the other side of it is just be open, speak about it, talk about it, get out there and do the things that you want to do and be okay with that. So that's all I want to talk about, and I just want you to be you. Just go out there and be an incredible human being like you are. Really pick up on those weird things that you have, whether it's a lisp. That's awesome that you have a lisp. That is so unique and so different. Nobody else has a lisp growing up. If you have a stutter, I have a stutter. I grew up stuttering every once in a while. Sometimes it's hard for me to get my words out. And I think it was due to the fact that I had ADHD growing up, and that was not diagnosed in any sort of way. That wasn't a thing back in a rural community where they'd actually look into those particular things at the time. I learned how to deal with it, and one way I learned how to deal with it, I learned how to be a little bit more shy and not speak openly about these things. I learned how to have a stutter when people started picking on me and I got nervous inside and have those weird feelings, those fluttery feelings inside. I still have that to this day when I go and talk to other people that I feel inferior to. I still get that weird kind of fluttery feeling where I feel really nervous to do something and I will stutter at that particular thing, or I'll shake. My legs will shake. But those are the things that really, really make you wonderful. Those are the things that will give you the competitive advantage in the long run, because nobody else has those particular things and nobody else can be you of this world of 7.7 billion people. And other people are going to look at that and they're going to say, I get it. I get who you are. I get what you're about. And I actually think that you're a pretty amazing person. So go out there, do the things that you want to do, and be incredible. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.